Hello everyone, it's Justine. Today I'm going to make two cards using kind of a mix of some of the club items for April from Spellbinders for this month. So I am going to be using a few things. So let's just name them off here. First I have the stamped image, which is from the Friendship Garden stamp set. This is the clear stamp and die of the month. And on the background here I used this really fun die set. This is the small die of the month for April. It's called Punch and Pierce Borders. I'll go into that in just a second. I also use that same die set to make this these two pieces here. Then I also have the embossed or the 3D embossing folder on this blue one here. You can see it clearly there. And that one is called 3D Patchwork, because it kind of looks like a quilt. Love it. Love 3D embossed folders. And then I also have a Glimmer sentiment here. That is from the Glimmer of the month for April, which I made 2 videos with. So if you're interested in more inspiration from that Glimmer video, like Glimmer set, go ahead and check out those videos. But this is from the Glimmer Leaf panel set. And oh, this stamp image, the stamp sentiment is also from the Friendship Garden stamp set as well. Let's see, did I cover everything? I think so. One more thing that I think I am just gonna quick sneak off camera and do is I am going to take this pink paper and I am going to emboss the bottom part of this, and I'm going to use the regular embossing folder of the month and just do the bottom part because I don't want it to affect this pretty punch and pierce. So that one is the seamless floral background. Let's just grab that really quickly and I will run that through my platinum and show you what it looks like. Here's the embossing folder. Okay, now, oh, I should probably show you how I'm doing this. Oh, wait a minute. Do I want to use this one? Because it's going to be sideways. So I was going to have it on the side, but then on the card it's going to look like this. I'm going to grab the 3D patchwork one and do that instead. So hang on. Oh, the embossing folder that is coming out April 10th. You guys, I can show you. It is so pretty. This is the 3D embossing folder that goes with the seahorses. It is so gorgeous. It has so much dimension for an embossing folder. It's just, I love it. Anyway, I am going to put this embossing folder right here just to give some dimension to the bottom. And I think I'm just going to pinch it shut. Something right about there. So it's on the line. Maybe right about there. Do I want it over? I think I'm going to have it go over just because why not make it a little funky. Okay, I'm going to pinch it, run it through my platinum, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have that all set, I am going to stick it on to my card back. And I did not want to go all the way up with that tape, but that is life. We're going to use liquid glue for the top part just because it is kind of delicate with the punch and pierce background here. Of course, when I'm trying to be quick, I have a clogged glue bottle. Okay. Here we go. We're working through. Now, this top piece I said I would talk about. Now, this die set is so versatile because you can choose which sides and what designs you want on your piece. So I chose just a couple to add to the top of this. And then on the next card that I'm going to work on the left here, I made 2 matching pieces to make kind of like a middle piece. So it's really fun to make these really delicate pieces. I think that is so gorgeous, and I love blue and white. That is just a really great combination for me. Those are actually my wedding colors with my husband, so You know I love blue and white if I'm choosing it for my wedding colors. But anyway, I'm going to put this kind of lining up with this top part, just kind of putting it in the center, right about there. And yes, I am doing the deboss side of this 3D embossing folder, just because I would like the dimension to go this way, and whoops, I put my embossing folder backwards, so we are going with it. I'm not going to pretend like it was a purposeful choice, but it was the choice that was made subconsciously, and we're going with it because it's still really pretty on the other side, and I'm just fine with it. I'm just gonna keep telling myself we're just fine with it. Anyway, now I have some foam tape on the back of my sentiment, so we'll just pop that on right there so it is nice and centered. And you know me, we're going to add some bling, a little glitter. I'm going to use my Wink of Stella pen just to add some glitter to the large flowers, the 4 large ones, and the larger teal ones, and the sentiment, because I can't help myself. Anyway, then I am also going to add some of this bling. This is from the Damask Daydream card kit that is old, but I have nothing wrong. I have no problem with shopping my stash and using something that I already have, and these gems are stunning, so I don't have a problem with that. Also, I don't think that the word old is bad at all. Old is wonderful, old is wise, and old has experience, so I have no problem using the word old at all. So there's that. Now I am going to save a teeny bit of time on this video and not put it on a card base for the video, but you can imagine it will be going on a card base super soon. But we're going to move on to the next card because my camera is dying, and that's just kind of the way my life goes. So now with this one, I wanted to add, I think I wanted it this way to match my sentiment. I already have it on a card base. Ironically, the other one doesn't have one, and this one does. We're going to add it on. Now, I thought about adding foam to the back of this, but I couldn't quite wrap my brain around a way to add foam to the back of this without it showing through the holes. So I am asking you, if you know a way to put something like this on a card base without showing through, tell me. Please let me know in the comments, because I think that that would be a really pretty look, and I want to do it, but I don't know how. So if you know, tell me. Is there clear foam that I'm just not aware of? But I think the foam would pop through, so I don't know. We're putting it on. Now the bottom piece, same thing. I don't think I've said it in this video, but I am using Barely Art liquid glue. It's my favorite glue. Not sponsored, of course, but at this point I probably should be, because I use it in literally every video, but I don't know. Barely Art people, if you're watching, probably aren't, but whatever. Oh, I need some coffee. Okay, of course I put it on crooked. Why would I not? Does anyone else relate? Anyway, putting it on. All right. That is as straight as it's going to be for now. Okay, now this sentiment is a glimmered sentiment. I would like to add that right to the center of these two pieces, meaning I am going to use liquid glue and not foam, because this is a pretty skinny little piece and I don't want any foam to pop out the back. But that is that. I love mixing different kits from Spellbinders for the month and just seeing kind of like what I can do with the different things. It is just one of my favorite things to just play around with the materials from the month and just see what can I make. What is different than the last time I made cards. You can see this is my lovely sequin collection, not organized at all, but I would like to just grab some gold sequins for this card. I absolutely love the fact that Spellbinders does sequins in their card kits, and I use them pretty generously when I am making cards. I just used a ton of them for some shaker cards that I made, but I always end up with some extras, which is so fun. And now I'm going to use them on this card. So here we go. Oh, I didn't want it on the blue. Shh, don't tell anyone. Anyway, I'm going to use my gem picker to put on my sequins. And yes, a little glue is going to squeeze through the center. That's the way the cookie crumbles, you guys. So, oh well. And I am going to maybe add a little bit of Wink of Stella to this one as well. But the best news about this glue is it dries clear, so I'm not concerned about it popping through. Let's see, we got 8. I knew it looked off. I need 9. We need odd numbers when we craft. There we go. Okay, Wink of Stella. Where should I put Wink of Stella? How about on the sentiment? Let's do that. I used the just regular gold foiling from Spellbinders to make the sentiment. Nothing crazy. I think the gold really packs a punch, and paired with the gold sequins, it's just chef's kiss. Stunning. Perfect. I love it. Anyway, if you're still watching this cookie video, hi, thank you. Which one is your favorite? Is it the blue and white? Is it the teal and light pink? Which one is it? And also, what clubs are you subscribed to? Or are you changing it each month? Are you more of a glimmer person, a stamp person, die cut person, embossed folder person? What's your jam? I want to know. I personally like it all. A personality trait that I have. I like it all. Anywho. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite? What are you subscribing to this month? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!